Your paper and pens because it's time for a Weducation lesson, your wedding education lesson of the day, which is how to properly stock your bar for your wedding. Now, if you have a professional caterer or professional bartending service doing this for you, then this is not applicable. But if you have to stock the bar on your own and you're trying to figure out how much you need to buy, let me teach you. I own a mobile bar, I work a lot of weddings, I see a lot of weddings, so I feel very knowledgeable on this topic. First equation, how many drinks are going to be consumed in the night? We are looking for an overall number. To figure out the total number of beverages that will be consumed the night of your wedding, you use this very simple equation. Your guest count times an average drink per guest equals total beverages. So let's say I have 100 guests. On average in my area, guests will drink 7 drinks at a wedding. That's gonna give me a total of 700 drinks. Now people always go crazy. They're like, 7? That's way too many. Or 7, that's not nearly enough. Have you ever been to a Wisconsin wedding? Listen, for me in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, for a 5-hour celebration, this is how I get to the number 7. 1 drink per hour. On average, a wedding is 5 hours. So we're at 5 drinks. An extra drink for cocktail hour, because at cocktail hour, everybody drinks more. And a buffer drink, because when you're not paying the tab, you can set the drink down, you lose the drink, you don't like the drink, you just get a new one. Now this number here is totally flexible. You know your guests best. Do you think they will drink more or do you think they'll drink less? Plug in whatever number is appropriate. Next equation, what are you serving and how many drinks of each kind will probably be served? Now this part's easy. You're gonna list out what you're serving and then you're gonna break it into percentages of what your guests drink. Most popular breakdown is the following: 40% beer and seltzer drinkers, 20% wine drinkers, 40% liquor drinkers. So easy, you just roll it right on over. 40% of 700 is 280. That means there's going to be about 280 liquor beverages poured. There's going to be about 280 cans of beers and seltzers served, and maybe around 140 glasses of wine. These are guesstimates, people. Not exact, but it's going to help you to know what you need to buy so that you're properly stocked. Now the last basic question. How much are we buying based on the previous equation? Okay, we have beer, wine, liquor. For beer, we are going to take 280 and divide it by 24. That's how many come in a case for beer or seltzers. So you will need to buy a minimum of 12 cases. For wine, we're going to divide by 6 because there's 6 glasses of wine per bottle, giving us about 24 plus bottles of wine. And lastly, for liquor, we're going to divide by 21. You can get an average of like 20 to 22 drinks out of a liter bottle of alcohol. So we're going to buy 14 plus liters of alcohol. Now there's additional breakdowns after this, but this is the basics. This is the very basics.